Hi everyone, welcome to Lanka Living and Yoga. My name is Libby. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today to practice. Today is all about cultivating our inner strength and using it for good, right? If it's to get you through your day, what you need to be doing, or if it's to help you even find kindness, calm, in the chaos of everything's going on. Today we're going to introduce a mudra, which is a hand gesture used in yoga to enhance our practice and to help give us a point of focus. The mudra we're going to play with today is the Shakti mudra, and this mudra is designed to help us tap into that inner strength. So what we need to do is just close our two fingers closest to our thumb, and we're going to close them around our thumbs, and then with the two fingers that remain, we're just going to come together, and you're going to feel the connection between those two fingers with the connection of the two knuckles for the fingers that are folded. You're going to bring that into the front of your chest. You're going to find a point of focus a few feet in front of your mat, and you're going to breathe. So when we take part visualizing our Shakti mudra in our practice, we're going to breathe, we're going to focus on the strength that is within each and every one of us. Let's release the mudra now and come to a comfortable seated position on our mat. As always, our practice comes from the breath. So let's start to sync up the breath and the movement with a little hand flow. Come with me now. Inhale, we reach high, feeling the length down the body, side body. Exhale, we reach further. Inhale, we reach wide. Exhale, we deepen. Inhale, we press hands to heart center. Exhale, we lift the chest to the thumbs. Inhale, seated cat position. We arch, making a C curve. Deepen. Inhale, seated cow. We rise up. Inhale, releasing the arms to the mat. Exhale to relax. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, hands reach high. Exhale, they lengthen. Inhale, arms reach wide. Exhale, they deepen. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, the chest and thumbs connect. Inhale, we curve the spine. Exhale to feel the stretch across the back. Inhale, we reach high. Exhale. And inhale, hands come down to the mat and we rest. Come with me now, let's cartwheel over to a tabletop position. And we'll start doing a few circles now with our wrists to start with. So you might like to inhale for one circle. Exhale for one circle. Two more circles in this direction, and then we'll go the other way. Alright, opposite direction. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more circle, and then we come to stillness. Come back to your neutral spine, long neck. Let's now circle the hips, loosening everything up. Gently sinking that breath and movement. One more circle, and we go the other way. Lift long through the crown of the head, opposing energy through the tailbone as always. One more circle, and then we return to a neutral tabletop position. This time, inhale, lift the back leg, and we're going to draw the circle with our knees. The arms remain soft through the fingers, eye of the elbow facing the front of the room. One more circle in this direction. Just opening up those hips, loosening them up, warming them up. Space between the ears and shoulders as always. That's it. Take the opposite leg now. One more circle in this direction. Let's change. That's it. That's it. Two more. Last one. Tuck the toes now and just push back into the balls of the feet, even pushing quite firmly into the palms of the hands to create that opposing energy and stretch through the balls of our feet. That's it. A couple more breaths here. Come back to tabletop position. Peel the tailbone to the sky and settle into downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of our practice. So let's think about rolling the shoulders down, creating that beautiful length between the shoulders and the crown of the head, or the base of the head I should say. Energy out the crown of the head and opposing energy coming through those sit bones, and then the length through the back of the legs. Can come up onto tippy toes if you like, and perhaps just pedaling through those feet now. Just as it feels good, stretching out the calves. And then when you're satisfied, you can find stillness in this position. That's it. Breathe deeply. Let's together look to the front of the mat, bend our knees generously and crisscross to come to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Here we bend the knees and roll up to mountain pose. Take a moment in mountain pose to really find your alignment, making sure our tailbone is not too far tucked under or arching. Send energy through the backs of the legs and find a gaze, that head height out in front. Come with me now. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, the front foot back to a lunge. One breath here. Inhale deeply, let it go. Knees together, we push back to downward facing dog. Full breath cycle here. Let it all go. Bring your front foot in between your hands for a high lunge. And now let's inhale, rise to warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. We lift higher, and another exhale, we go deeper. Humble warrior, come with me now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, the hands come to the mat and we twist to open up to the front. Exhale, we take a circle. Inhale, we come back to our twist. We rain it down. Exhale, inhale, tuck the knee behind that front leg and bring the front leg out to sit up high. Inhale, lift the head high. Exhale, take it over. 2 breaths here. Just let the hand rest on the shin or the thigh, wherever feels good, and just breathe and let gravity do the work here. Last breath. That's it. Just lean back on the hands to come to your all fours facing the back of your mat this time. And inhale to prepare, exhale, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath in, and let it all go. Bend the knees generously, crisscross to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we roll up 1 vertebrae at a time to mountain pose. Take 1 breath in to prepare. Let it all go. And now let's do this again on the other side now. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward lift. Exhale, the alternative leg steps back. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, knee comes to the mat, tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Full breath cycle here. Let it all go. Front foot comes forward into your lunge. Back foot, heel comes forward, warrior 1. Inhale to rise, exhale to deepen. Inhale, we look further up to the sky. Inhale, we come to humble warrior. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come to the mat and we twist to the front. And on the exhale, we take a circle. Inhale to rise high again and rain it down. Back leg crosses in to help open up the front leg. We rise tall. Inhale, exhale, sideways, stretch. Breathe deeply. You should feel this all down your ribcage. Lean back to come to tabletop again, facing the top of your mat again. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath cycle here, just to ground ourselves before we move on. Bend the knees generously. We crisscross to the front of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we let it all go and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time to mountain pose. Inhale, reground, reconnect. We're going to do that again on both sides, just to get our flow on. Let's go. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Take a full breath cycle here in your lunge. And then bring the knees to the mat. Push to downward facing dog. Full breath cycle here. Front foot comes back to your lunge. And we rise to warrior 1. Take another full breath here, deepen the pose, then transition to humble warrior. Full breath here, creating length, down the spine. Hands come to mat and we twist open. Exhale, we create a beautiful circle with your arm. Rain it down. Tuck the back knee in. Sit up tall. Open. Exhale, fold over. 2 more breaths. Fill the back of the rib cage and soften. You can take the arm all the way to the toe if that's available to you. Otherwise, your shin or thigh is fine. Coming back to tabletop, facing the back of your mat. Pushing up to downward facing dog. 1 full breath cycle here. Bend the knees generously. Come to forward fold. Halfway lift. Let it go. Exhale, we roll up to our mountain pose. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Extend the left foot back. Full breath cycle here. We come down to tabletop, push up to downward facing dog. Full breath cycle here. Returning to our lunge, full breath cycle. Inhale, warrior 1. Full breath to extend further. Inhale to transition to humble warrior. Full breath to extend. Exhale, hands come down and we inhale, taking the left hand high. Exhale, rotate the arm. Rain it down. Come into your seat again and take the left leg out wide. Inhale, we reach tall. Exhale, we take the hand to the outer part of the leg there, wherever is available to you. And breathe. One more breath here. Release slowly. Come back to all fours, facing the top of your mat. And exhale, we go back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, let it all go. That's it. Bend the knees generously, crisscross to the top of our mat. Halfway fold. And forward fold. Bend the knees generously, we roll it up. And we take a big deep breath. Refocus. Let all the energy just settle. Take a few steps back now to the middle of your mat. We're going to start to do some balancing. So this is really good for all those muscles in our feet and also just that strength that is from within to put it into play. So let's do that now. Let's peel the front leg to the ball of the foot and then to the tippy toe. And then with each inhale, you're going to rise tall like you have a string pulling the crown of your head. And with every exhale, you're going to push through the heel and lift that front leg. Let's take 3 breaths with this front leg raise position. 2 more breaths. Lift tall. And don't worry, the ground will catch you if you fall. You can always come back to mountain pose, regroup, re-engage. That's it. And release it down. Let's take that same foot now into our hands and we'll go into dancer's pose. So inhale, we lift tall, back arm reaches to the heavens, and we exhale, we lean forward, pushing the back foot into that back hand. We gaze with a firm but softness over the front thumb and breathe. We rise high and let it all go. Let's do it on the other side. We have to be even. Starting in mountain pose, we bring the front foot through the ball first, tippy toe, and then an invitation to lift. We breathe, knowing the ground is there if we fall, and we can always regroup and start again. One last breath, and come back to mountain pose. Now taking that same leg into our hand. Inhale, we rise the opposite hand high, and exhale, we come into the full expression of the pose. Gazing over that front thumb, pushing into that back hand. It's the kindness and the calm in the chaos sometimes that we need to dig deep into our well of strength. Come back now to where we began. Shake it all off. And return with me now to the top of our mat to mountain pose. Good job. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come down to tabletop position. Inhale, we bring the left foot forward to a nice deep lunge this time, keeping the knee on the mat. And we breathe deeply for 3 full breaths. Neck is long. Then we gently heel toe this foot off the edge of the mat to come to dragon pose. And on the next exhale, invitation to come down to your elbows. 3 full breaths. Feel free to rock a little bit just to loosen those hips or find stillness. We use our hands to bring us back to tabletop and push back just to a closed knee child's pose just for 1 breath cycle. And then transition to the other side. Alternative leg steps forward. And we take 3 deep breaths, softening into that hip. Gently heel toe the leg off the side of the mat, coming to dragon pose on the other side. Invitation to come down to the elbows, maintaining that length down the back of the neck. We use our hands to assist to come back to tabletop, and again, rest in child's pose for 1 deep breath. creep the hands forward as if you're going to go into a plank and simply lower to the mat. You can creep back a little bit if you're too far forward. And then come down with the hands equal to your chin and your little wings tucked in. We're going to do a couple of baby cobra rolls now. So exhale to prepare. Inhale, long neck, 4 counts, up, 4 counts, down. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 2 more times. Really use the breath to guide you. Keep those elbows in, pushing through the palm of your hand. Last time, lead with the crown of the head. Come up to only as far as feels good to you while in alignment, and come down. Bring the hands to crocodile position, which is just simply the head resting on both the hands. Reach back to your right foot and let's take a thigh stretch now. Really tuck the hips. So tuck the hips to avoid having an arch in our back and just increase that beautiful stretch and lengthening that's occurring down the front of that thigh. One more breath. Let it go. Let's take it to the other side. Keep the knees in alignment to railway tracks, side by side. Keep tucking the hips. Long neck. Last breath. And let it go. Let's reach one arm long just to help move us onto our back. Roll down. We'll now go into some bridge rolls. Very slowly. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to squeeze your glutes and roll up. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. That's it. Even keep the glutes engaged on the way down, which is really tricky actually. Easy on the way up, but watch what happens when you're inhaling, coming down. They want to let go. Only let them go when you fully reach the mat. Once again, 2 train tracks. Soften the ribs. 2 more times. Empty all the air on the way up and inhale on the way down. Last time. That's it. Bring the knees into the chest now and just give them a little bit of a hug. Rocking side to side, or perhaps even in a circle, just giving the base of the spine a nice massage. Bring the knees to a 90-degree angle now and the arms out to a Texas T. Inhale to prepare and let the legs fall towards the front of the room to create a beautiful spinal twist. Invitation to take this arm and apply a little bit of pressure there on the thigh And take the dristi over the alternative arm to deepen the twist. 3 more breaths. Release the arms back to the T, and on the exhale, bring them back to center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, ever so slowly, we drop the legs to the back of the room. We may take that closest hand and apply some pressure on the outer thigh. And then the dristi comes over the alternative hand and arm, just to deepen and open the chest there as we enjoy this stretch. Two more breaths. Inhale to prepare, exhale to bring the legs back up to tabletop. Drop them down so the heels are towards the buttocks, and then gently roll over to a baby's fetal position here, towards the front of the room. Take a few moments. There's no rush. Nowhere to be other than here. Let's gently assist to come up to our seated position for which we began, Chukasana. And for one last time, let's do our arm breath combo. Inhale, we reach high. Exhale, we lengthen down the side body. Inhale, we reach wide. Exhale, we deepen. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, chest to thumb. Inhale, we curve the spine. Exhale to deepen. Inhale, we reach high. Exhale, even longer. Inhale, we float the hands down, and exhale, we rest. Come with me now. Inhale, we reach wide. Exhale, we come and bring the hands to heart center. We take our Shakti Mudra for one last time. We take our gaze and we breathe 5 deep, nourishing breaths to finish our practice with. And an affirmation I'd like to leave for you, for us to share in today as we walk off the mat into our lives, is the affirmation that I have the strength needed to do the work required in my day with joy. I have the strength needed to be kind and calm in the chaos. I have the strength needed to hold space for myself and for others. With that, we release the mudra, we bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Namaste. See you next time. Bye.